The terms, comments, and stories you're about to hear may not be suitable for some. Listener discretion advised.
All right now, boys and girls, we want to introduce...
Please allow me to adjust my pants. Listen to me.
Run as fast as you can.
I'm gonna give you what you need. Get ready for Bam Radio. Let me do it one more time. It's Radio Bam, fucking idiot. What the hell am I talking about? It's Radio Bam.
And now, here's Bam.
Here's Bam.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, Radio Bam Series 28 Faction. We're in Philadelphia. I just got back from Spain. I'm here with Matt Skiba from Alkaline Trio. Here at the house with his best bud, well, was best bud, Brandon Kelly, but now it looks like Brandon Novak.
I'm stealing him.
But hey, wait.
I'm stealing him, man.
You know what, though? We can trade. I'll be Bam's best bud, and you guys can...
yeah, good.
It'll probably work out better.
It's
honestly.
a good idea because
it'll probably work out for
I don't
the
need a
best.
friend who wrecks an $80,000 fucking car and give me a fucking bill.
I agree.
You guys are trading off rich friends.
Because I'll go take that. I'll get poor
Brennan,
friends.
Brennan, stick up my defense. Come on, you're on my laptop.
No.
Talk.
It's fine.
Tell him. No, it's not fine.
I could let
you know what fine stands for?
up to $6.
Fucked up, insecure, naive, and emotional.
You know what Novak does? He gives me this fucking ring, and he goes,
My
Bam.
mother bought it for me.
Shut up.
Bam.
He goes, bam,
Bam.
bam. No, he calls me Bane when he's drunk.
Bane.
B-A-I-N.
Yo, Bane.
Yo, Bane. My mother gave this to me. It's a
ruby.
$40,000 ring, and I want you to have it just to show my appreciation because I'm sorry about wrecking your $80,000 car.
That's 500.
I get in the shower for 2 days, and the whole thing turns green.
I thought it would take
If
you
it turns green, that means it's fake as fuck.
No, it's
And then he goes,
$6 ring.
yeah, exactly. And then he goes, I know it is a $6 ring, but in my heart, it's $40,000. Fucking faggot.
Honestly, in my heart, I thought it would take way longer for you to figure out than 2 days.
Well, when you get a shower and then your hand turns green over a fucking ring that you claim is $40,000, bam! I know the ring might be fake, but the gems are totally real.
The gesture is real. Yeah,
Okay,
The gems in it are totally
that's
real.
A, and B, who
I really
knows how
never thought
Patricia
you
might
would-
not
You
be
sound exactly like each other. I can't even, if I close my eyes, I can't even tell who's talking.
It's because I gotta listen to his pussy ass all day long.
Bane.
So that's A.
Yo, Bane.
The fact that I didn't know how long he would know until it was fake. And B, who knows how long Mother Patricia's going to be around.
How long are you gonna be in jail for?
I got 25 more weekends and I have 6 months house arrest.
Well, what happens now about you hitting and running without a license?
I got to pay $700. I got the tickets yesterday. I got to pay $710.
But do you go to jail more?
If I don't pay it, I got to pay, yeah.
Have you ever had any weird homosexual weirdness come to your way?
Homosexual weirdness. Have you ever seen the tattoo I gave him? He has two gay rollerblades, fucking missionary style, in a fucking flower patch.
Get off him now that I asked about his homosexual weirdness in jail.
Brandon, sit over there, dude.
BJ, seriously.
Do you want to see my homo tattoos?
Dude, if I had $1 for every
Let me
time
tell you a
somebody
story.
said, hey, you want to see my homo
Let me tell you a funny
tattoos?
story. The first time
I'd have $1.
The last weekend I went to jail, right? I have my Seattle buddy, a.k.a. Cleveland, a.k.a. wife's cheating on him, fucking everyone in town, Ryan over here. And
Straight behind his back.
I know, right in front of his fucking fat face. So he's taking me to jail, right? And they have this romantic hymn song playing. Now I'm going through detox, so I'm smuggling in Suboxone, which like blocks all the opiates.
That's a good thing
So-
to say live on the radio.
I don't give a. I'm telling the truth. Fuck
He's a
it.
goddamn drug
It's
addict.
the
What does he
truth.
care?
They know the deal.
You're on
So-
probation, dummy.
But they know it's cool.
The courts are going to hear this.
I don't think anyone listens. Well, the probation people don't listen to Radio Bam.
So look at
Anyways,
the tattoo I
famous
got.
last
So
word.
I go in.
They're cool.
They tell me to drop, squat, and cough. I cough 3 times. They're so mesmerized by my tattoos, they don't even look at my asshole to see if anything pops out, which would have. But I have 2 rollerbladers.
Yeah, it would have been fucking hemorrhoids.
Missionary. It was big time hemorrhoid. They would have fucked. Like it's two guys fucking. It's like, okay, say I'm fucking Bam like this, eye contact, way gay, but bent over is not that gay.
There's
They're fully padded. Look at this, Ryan.
There's a new joke at hand now. Like
that
what
dude.
that old joke.
Matt.
Like what's the hardest thing about telling your parents that what's the hardest thing about being a rollerblader?
That I'm gay as a $2 bill.
You know that joke. Everyone knows that joke. Now, what's the hardest thing about telling your parents that you have 2 rollerbladers fucking tattooed on your arm?
Okay, well, if you
There's
want,
nothing less.
if there's a punchline, please tell me.
If you want
about
to talk about parents, I have to drive him to Baltimore one day, and I pull up in the Hummer on some random red light at some ghetto ass block. He goes, "See that motherfucker in the wheelchair?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "That's my fucking father."
Yeah.
He's like, "Fuck you, Dad, you fat piece of shit."
That 2-bit piece of shit just died. Let me tell you how he died, and he deserved every minute of his fucking burnt. Listen, yeah, it's my real father. He's a fucking worthless piece of shit.
And you just happen to see him on the street.
And I hope he rots in hell. Yeah, I swear to God, I pointed at the band. I'm like, see that piece of shit in a wheelchair? That's my father. This is how he died. He was a crack addict, right? And it was snowing outside. My grandparents owned a beautiful home with 3 acres. We used to sell Christmas trees on them. Beautiful home.
It was a $900,000 home,
yeah,
right?
it had been paid off for years. He took a second mortgage on him because they got Alzheimer's. So he got him to remake their deal.
He got Alzheimer's.
No,
That's like
my grandparents did.
They didn't get ousted. They got Alzheimer's.
My grandparents did. So long story short, my fucking piece of shit father named Jerome. My father's name was Jerome, but he tried to change my name to Jerome at 7 years old. My mother almost cut his fucking head off.
Black at all?
No, he was white, but he should have been black. So, anyways, long story short,
if you had what was coming to him,
he tried to.
I'll sum it up for you.
Tell
He was
him the
hopped
story.
up on
Tell
crack, and he lit the
Burnt
whole
house
fucking house down.
Because he saw
a $900,000
He
house.
saw footprints outside chasing him, so he lit the house on fire. He burned up with the house and died. Good riddance, Jerome. Rest in hell, faggot. I mean it too, bitch. Fuck you, Jerome. Faggot. Fuck you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
Well, you were supposed to be Jerome.
I'm not Jerome.
You're Jerome.
I'm Brandon.
Where's Minson been? Hey, Brennan.
What did your mom say when
Sit down, Brendan.
Matt, his dad has a fucking contract when he's 7 years old, and he's trying to make him sign it, and thank God his mom walked in and says, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm making his name Jerome." It's like he's 7 years old. His name is already Brandon. He knows that now. You can't just change his name. He speaks English. But he's all fucked up on crack, thinking no, his name needs to be Jerome.
Meanwhile, my mother's a supervisor at nuclear medicine at Mercy Hospital. She's on the board. My brother works in the White House.
English, please.
My brother works in the White House. He does pensions and benefits. He's a lawyer in the White House for fucking Obama. I come from a high class family, but my father was a crackhead, 2-bit whore. To sum it up in small words for you guys who don't understand what I'm saying.
But
Fuck.
I mean, obviously, Brandon's dad is probably the first ever white guy named Jerome that was a crackhead.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know any white dudes named Jerome at all.
No.
It's not racist. It's the truth.
Do you
know any white guys named Jerome?
We're not on a racist tip. No racism here in this show.
No.
We don't talk about racism in this show.
Some of my best friends are black.
Likewise.
Well, Lil Wayne's a fucking man.
Oh,
so.
he's a fucking man.
But yeah. But so you're...
Come on, Brennan. You're stepping on my wires and shit.
I know. I'm a little bit...
Hey, Bam, is there any songs you want to play? And we got Matt from
Yeah, it's called
Alkaline.
Matt Skiba playing acoustic the fuck now. He's got his guitar.
Give us something.
Let Matt tune it up.
I want to jerk off and come on Bam's lap while you play.
Jesus, Novak. Did they tell you to shut up in jail now? All you can do is fucking
I know.
talk?
How the fuck did you not get beat up in jail by now?
Because I'm quiet.
You're quiet?
Well,
Last time I checked, you're the exact thing except
Ready?
quiet.
Now you're in jail.
They were like,
I'm in
"Hey,
jail.
do you want to get raped in jail right now?" He's like, "No, I'm the quiet type."
Would you buy Chad I a present if you could have fucking
What would you
afford
like,
it?
Chad? I will.
I need a new fucking computer.
I'm not giving you a computer. I will give you a Christmas tree ornament.
I don't want that. I need a new computer.
That's a good gift.
You know what? Apple just bought me one. Guess what she bought me?
What?
A fat pink pig.
What?
Because remember I was seeing the pig?
Yeah, he hallucinated. He had Xanax withdrawal
tell
in
Ryan.
rehab.
Tell
You know
Ryan.
what?
And he was
Novak-
feeding an imaginary pig, and the lady was like, what are you doing? He's like, well, I'm feeding the pig. They're like, what pig? The pig right here? And they're like, there is no pig, dude.
I thought a pig, Ryan.
So
I
they
thought a pig was
analyzed
following
his
me
brain
around.
and shit, figured out it was Xanax withdrawal.
I was feeding a pig, putting food in the corner.
We got a thing now because we were going to trade best friends.
We already did, I think.
We did, but I don't know.
But I love him. I can't give him away.
Oh, it's already done. We already traded.
Okay. Hey, you're not going
Me
nowhere.
and Matt are best friends.
No, you're
man.
not.
No, you can go fuck off. Give me $80,000, you motherfucker.
Brendan, you got $8,000 I can borrow?
No, I'm poor. But I've also been
Matt
cut
might.
off. I can
Matt,
tell-
let me borrow $8,000.
The
Someone-
guy-
someone
the
let
guy-
me borrow
Eight or 80?
$8,000. You got $8,000?
$8,000?
No,
I can do
it's
$8,000.
You got $8,000?
80.
He said 8. He
Eight?
said 8. 8's cool.
I didn't say 8. I said 80.
8's cool with you, right?
I mean, can you?
Is
you
it
guys-
cool with me? 8 to 80? Last time I checked, hell to the no.
Hell to the nizzo.
And there you have it on Radio Bane.
Novak, if you could just shut the fuck up for 5 seconds, he's going to play an awesome ass tune.
Go on, just.
Brandon's been trying
Don't
to
go
say something
ruining
for
it.
5
Be handsome
minutes.
for a
Is there
second.
something?
Well, and I'm totally,
I always love
I'm
you.
totally fine with you guys being best friends now. Like, I love you, but at least when Bam talks, I understand his English. You guys, you've said a bunch of things.
Well, what the
and
fuck?
you-
I'm from Baltimore City. What do you want? 5 Zany
Well,
bars, 4
there you go.
W's, 3 smokes,
I
like
think-
2
I
bags
think
of
it's-
books, and I
and-
lost Bam's brand new watch.
And do the listeners know that wasn't Novak talking? No, they don't. That was
I think
fucking
it's very
Novak.
clear that my microphone has actually been turned off.
I had to turn it
I
down
can hear
because
you.
there's only so
I hear
many
you,
people
but-
can talk at once.
No,
All right, well,
no,
Matt Ski was going to talk with his guitar.
Well, Brandon's sitting on Novak's lap, so you can't really see who's
No,
saying
no,
what.
I'm a real shithead. I would rather not.
So am I, dude. Cheers to
All
that.
right, Matt.
Cheers to being
That's why you
shitheads.
two are best fucking friends
Yo,
now.
so am I, man.
I know,
So
you
am I.
made me.
You don't understand. Like, when you were on stage, Novak was like, I need to meet this guy now.
Yeah.
No, I'm in love. We're cool. And the
Well, let's
best thing
skip
is,
all this bullshit
my-
and fuck.
my-
Let's
my-
go to a room and fuck.
No, we're cool.
I
What's
we're
Apple
not.
going to think about that?
Who cares, dude?
yeah.
Gay
Dude, you're
sex, gay
hey,
sex
wait,
doesn't mean
Apple?
you're cheating, Ryan.
That's his
You're having
girlfriend.
sex with Gwyneth Paltrow's child.
I'd fuck Gwyneth
Apple?
Paltrow, but I
Apple.
don't know about Apple.
Oh,
I know.
yeah,
My girlfriend I call Apple.
Oh, your
Her
girlfriend's name's Apple.
She's the apple of my eye, wind in my sails, all that blah 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 bullshit.
She's a real
No.
fruit.
Oh, you got a lady?
Oh, big time.
I'm well, devastating. I guess it's
How about
another-
Mercy Me?
I guess it's another night alone.
No, Brendan, you'll never be
you do
alone
Mercy
if
Me?
you're near me.
I can try it.
All right, so
Can I go on record as saying?
Tell him to quit talking and go get the fucking...
We don't need a play-by-play, you
Dude,
fat
can you do?
fucking
You want to do
$2
something
methadone
else,
whore?
and we'll
Go
figure
get
out what
the
we want to
fucking-
do. When
I'll play whatever you guys want. Is there a guitar pick in the
We'll
in the
get you.
piece?
What do you need, Ryan?
Do you have
I need a guitar
Chad
pick.
walks around with
Chad, do you
picks.
have a guitar pick?
You walk around with picks.
I'll find one.
I
if you don't know
should.
one.
Cleveland has
Actually,
a pick.
Louis was
Do you want to
teching
find
for
one?
the last CKY tour. Do you have any picks,
Hey,
dude?
Hey,
That
Alex,
was your job.
do you have the energy to yell to Cleveland to say,
Alex
bring
probably
down
has
a
a
pick?
pick.
Chad, give us one.
Give me your smoke. My smoke.
This is the
Speaking of smokes, Rosie, can I have a
All
smoke?
right, well,
Oh, let me have that.
I got this.
Oh, never mind, I got one.
Chad, I gave him one, dude.
I ain't got much, but I got
I
this.
gave Bam a smoke.
Okay, great.
Just,
I have a whole
Okay,
bunch of-
so I wrote a song
Is he
years
recording?
ago that Brendan knows about. There was a drink that we were big fans of when we were friends in Chicago. It's called Old English 800.
You're kidding me. You're gonna play this
Is that a
song?
40 ounce?
Yes,
This
if you know how to
You're
party.
sipping on
it's
40
a,
ounces?
It's a you're
like the
sipping on a 40. You know it makes me horny.
the other day, Neil Hennessy asked me if you and me had ever played any songs together ever, and I said, you know what? I think we maybe played that Old English song.
Well, we used to live together, and we used to drink a lot of Old English 800.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That being said, I don't know this song.
Well, and I had this idea in my head that if I wrote a jingle for Old English 800, that they might use it. The only problem is that some skinny fucking honky from Chicago singing about malt liquor probably isn't going to sell malt liquor. Like Colt 45, you got Billy D. Williams selling Colt 45, and people thought it was a bummer when he
Is that Lance Calrissian?
Yes,
Lando
Calrissian.
You truly belong with us among the clouds.
And I reference in one of my songs, you like a Colt 45, you work every time. There was a commercial on television. I don't know why in white like middle America we had Colt 45 malt liquor commercials on television because who like aside from me and Brendan, who are you selling malt liquor to?
No, we definitely bought it.
And it was like Billy D. Williams like Colt 45 works every time, and then like
we're like
and like 6 months later he like beat the shit out of some girl, and like there's like
Really?
Matt was really into domestic violence. I stayed away from that shit. He was constantly.
Were you into domestic violence, Matt?
He was constantly pummeling hoes.
I had a bit of a malt liquor hoe slapping.
Hoe slapping. I had a hoe slapping.
I was 170 pounds dripping wet,
Yes,
but I had my Colt 45 and I would slap some hoes.
Dude, all right, Chad, when was the last time you drank a fucking 40? For real? Like,
1991.
1991?
1991?
I think
I wasn't even old enough
it was
to
at least
drink in
2000 for me.
I can tell.
10 years ago is the last time I had a fucking
You've
40.
had.
That is not a
What
lie.
I mean, yeah.
I have not had a 40 in.
All right, that's Matt Skiba from Alkaline Trio on the guitar.
Alkaline Trio here. My new BFF
You were,
friend,
but
'cause
me
Bam
and
abandoned me.
Novak, I'm turning you off. Bam, Bam. It's you
Yeah,
and Matt.
turn off Novak.
It's
Tell him
you
to
and
fuck
Matt
off.
on the radio right now.
All right, tell Novak to fuck off
Just
first.
you and Matt right now.
That's fine, but tell Novak to fuck off before you turn him
Novak,
off.
can please fuck off.
Okay.
I said please.
Oh wait, but not Brandon. No, Brandon. This Brandon Kelly needs to have some vocals.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him.
But turn off the
Oh,
Brandon one.
He's off.
I have no fucking idea what we're doing.
So, well,
I would love for you to
it
use
doesn't
that as a
matter.
acoustic guitar mic.
But the thing that I'm very proud of is
I
that
will.
What are you
we were living
Yeah, I know
in Gangland, Chicago,
Oh yeah,
and we drank a lot of malt liquor.
too.
I did that with you. Yes.
And I bought weed from my neighbors who were Latin Kings, and we drank a lot of 40s together.
Oh,
you would
you know,
stay on my couch. And
The best day of my life was the day that I went out to buy 40s for you and me, and the guy goes, I'm looking for one, and I was like, I don't know what that means, and he's like,
I'm looking for one.
One what?
and I was like, and he was like, I'm trying to buy crack. And he like he was totally like so like weirdly obvious about it. And he was like, I'm trying to buy crack.
By one, he meant a jumbo, which we
like,
know what that
oh.
is.
What's a jumbo?
I was
A
like,
jumbo
oh well.
is
You don't know this slang yet?
well. I'll say like me and
bullshit.
me and Brendan lived. We grew up in Chicago together, and we lived in some pretty gnarly gang neighborhoods. There was a time when we lived on Albion, and which is a street in Chicago.
Another planet, right?
It kind of
Albion's
was.
a Baby Sandwich
in all
record.
essence, it was another planet.
Sounds like one.
But we lived next to a crack house, and some of us.
That was awesome.
I'm not going to name names.
Hey Matt, I'm just asking, what's the address of this very crack house that you're talking about? I mean, I just want to know.
Dude, when they brought the crack into our house,
But
we were like,
we got wet.
so we're
like,
getting high tonight,
You
man.
smoked.
I smoked crack.
Okay,
I've smoked crack before. We would drink. We would drink.
Like it? Did you like smoking crack? Or
I
not?
did not like it, actually. I had friends that were really into smoking crack. I had friends that were really into shooting heroin.
Did you ever shoot heroin?
I never shot it. But
Sniffed it?
I sniffed it.
What'd you think?
I smoked it. I didn't like it.
Getting
And I'm really. I feel very fortunate that I didn't. I did not enjoy heroin. Never had it. I never.
Well,
I
thank
tried
God,
it.
because you wind up like
dude.
Novak.
It's not that cool.
The first time I did it, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And the second time I did it, I was like, this sucks.
But hang on. Everybody pause for 1 second. There's dried cum from Louis on this
Why would you
guitar.
Why would
right
you tell him right now?
You
Show me
Why
where.
would you? Why would
is that's the guitar?
That's not glitter.
All right,
That's
so,
that's a guitar.
No, it's dried cum.
No, I know, but we were hanging out earlier, and
I came on Cleveland's
there was a guitar that I was shown that got jerked off upon.
We're talking about a guitar
Maybe
that
right
I'm
outside.
holding that my hands are on.
It only has 2 dudes
Mercy
come
me.
from today on it.
full of jizz. Is that what's happening?
Mercy me.
Well, if it's okay, like I'm gonna waste a little bit of time. But Brendan and I are Chicago kids. We live next
Well,
to a
rock
crack
out.
house.
Do the one that you do the.
We live next to a crack house. We smoked some crack. We drank some fucking 40s of Old English. And while I was high on crack and smoking or
Old
drinking
English.
Old English,
Smoking Old English.
I was smoking Old English.
That
It
is high on crack.
It didn't go very far. Yeah, it was an ill-fated attempt. But I wrote a jingle for Old English malt liquor.
Do you have it?
Which you remember?
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
I do not know.
You don't have to play it
right now.
Yeah.
I do not. It's like E to A, right?
It's pretty simple. But I wrote a jingle for Old English 800.
And it's the greatest.
High on crack in Chicago. So and no one's ever heard it before. So if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna
Well, we're
play.
hearing it now live on Radio Bam Series
Here
28
you go.
Factions.
This is cool.
Shut up, Novak, you fucking faggot. You owe me $80,000.
Cool.
And if anyone who works at the Old English distillery plant,
Dude,
I don't know.
Listen,
Hey, call me up.
There's not a single person that works at the Old English Distillery that listens to satellite radio, much less is white.
How do you know? Everybody listens to satellite radio.
So we'll start off with this, and Brendan, you remember the lyrics.
Hold on, before you start.
I know the lyrics. I don't know the chords.
Before you start, what did Novak say when he got to the ocean? Now, Bam, how am I going to steal all of this?
And action.
All right, here we go.
OLDENGLISH 800. Now I feel a whole lot better. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, no, let me start again. OLDENGLISH 800. Now I feel a whole lot better about myself. OLDENGLISH 800. Now I feel a whole lot better about myself. Your charcoal filtered sun yellow malt liquor. You make my gray skies blue. I drink it daily as my liver's failing, but I don't give a fuck. Old English, I'm in love with you. O-L-D. Hey, Bren, it's E.
I'm blowing it.
You're fucking up my scene. Because if anyone at the Old English...
Well, this is primetime entertainment, so that's good.
So, you sing...
When is the last time you've tried this song?
About 12 years ago.
Never.
Nice.
We've never done it together, but please sing it with me. But I'm going to...
Oh, it's a YouTube classic instantly right now.
Because if anyone hears this that works at Old English... I don't even know if they still make Old English.
Works at Old English.
Oh, they do.
All right, so you sing it with me, but I'm going to do the chords because you're fucking me up. All right, here we go. OLDENGLISH 800. Now I feel a whole lot better about myself. OLDENGLISH 800. Now I feel a whole lot better about myself. Your charcoal filtered sun yellow malt liquor. You made my gray skies blue. I drink it daily as my liver's failing, but I don't give a fuck. Old English, I'm in love with you. LDENGLISH 800. Now I feel a whole lot better about myself. LDENGLISH 800. Now I feel a whole lot better about myself. Oh, I drink it daily as my... Wait. Your charcoal filter, sun yellow malt liquor. You made my gray skies blue. I drink it daily as my liver's failing, but I don't give a fuck. Old English, I'm in love with you. Old English, I'm in love with you. Old English, I'm in love with you.
Yeah, man.
If that's not going to sell malt liquor, well,
you know
malt
what?
liquor kind of sells itself.
If that,
Radio Margera, Bam Series 28 faction.
if that's
It's
not
like
gonna-
methamphetamine.
Totally awesome.
Matt, you want to play another song? Like,
Yeah,
Let's do
a
Mercy
good
Me.
one.
Mercy Me.
Big time.
We'll do
That's my
Mercy Me.
favorite.
And you know,
And
Mercy-
who the fuck said Crimson is not what? That's like my favorite one.
No, it's my favorite one too.
Well, who the fuck said that it isn't? Die Hard fans?
No, I mean, you know, fuck. I mean, it's like
I like how you're cleaning the bottle that you're drinking from. Right
I know.
now.
Like,
You're like,
Novak's disinfecting a fucking bottle of booze.
just in case somebody weird drank from this.
I just disinfected it.
Coming
right
from a dude who has fucking rabies, scabies, hep
Yeah.
A, B, C, and D.
Coming,
Dude,
yeah, and
I called Manny.
hey,
I gotta tell you a story later.
well,
I called Manny this week, told her I have hepatitis C. She's like, I thought that was a lie. I thought it was for the book. I'm like, because the apple
It's
caught me in it.
hepatitis B, and I took
I'm like-
interferon. I told
I'm
you, and I
like-
got rid of it.
I'm like, no, I really have hepatitis C. And she's like, you should have died instead of my brother. I hate you. Die, fucking piece of
That's
shit. And then,
Scumbag.
Therefore, I haven't heard from
pretty
her
dark.
since.
yo,
Now carry on, Alkaline
You
Trio.
know what, though?
Yeah, party.
Brandon, say more racist jokes.
I like, yeah, well, you know,
wait.
Come on. Now let's do some more fucking music.
yeah, let's do something good. Like we,
What do you say to a Novak in a three-piece suit? Will
Why are
the
you
defendant?
here?
Will the defendant please rise?
I did just come home from prison this weekend.
well, and I think it's amazing the guy that does jail time on a regular basis is wiping off the top of the Jack
I
Daniels
know.
bottle.
What
I
the
saw
fuck?
Chad do it.
That's Novak logic.
I really
Yeah,
respect-
Chad's allowed to do it. You're
Well,
not allowed.
but you
You're
know,
a fucking jailbird
and-
scumbag, Baltimore City faggot.
yeah, like do you wipe off the bologna sandwich and the apple? Like
I try to make as I try to take as many Xanax and
I'm not trying to be a
drugs
dick, but
as-
I've been to jail
No,
and I know
dude,
what
I
happens
would never
in
take
there.
you as a dick. Say
I don't know what the bologna
more you
sandwich
talk,
and
the
the
happier
apple
I
is,
am.
but-
You know what the bologna
That's what
sandwich
they
and the
serve.
apple
What they
is?
serve.
They call-
That's what you eat when you're in jail.
They
bitch.
call it a pig's
Oh,
tongue.
gross.
They call it the pig's tongue. So I wake up in the morning like, oh, breakfast. I'm like, what is it? Like pig's tongue. I'm like, anybody want this?
Well,
Like,
yeah, I was.
dude,
Why
I'm
do you
starved.
bury a Novak 8 feet deep instead of 6? Because deep down he's a good person.
Man, that's the truth, man.
Yeah, and
Put that-
people,
Jesus Christ.
It's on my
people,
pants.
people ask me how.
Yeah, my pants.
How long have you been a vegetarian? I
Never.
was like, well, I was vegetarian for a few years, and then I went to jail and ate a bologna sandwich. And then when I got out, I was vegetarian again. You get
Dude,
an
I'm
apple
telling
and
you
a
what,
fucking bologna
I
sandwich.
discern
That's
before
so
you guys
weird
start your
because
new
that's
song.
like exactly. I got the same story, but that's when I started sucking dicks.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's why me and you were sleeping in the same bed tonight.
We got
Brendan.
something in common, my friend.
Brendan, that's why we're sharing rooms tonight, asshole.
And you're
Come on,
fucking
get
been
it
sitting on
together,
each other's lap for a fucking
That's
half
how-
hour.
That's
We're
how-
sharing rooms
I
tonight,
know,
aren't you?
Brendan, we're sharing rooms.
While
man.
Brandon
You're
strums
not
a
sucking my
cum-dong
dick,
guitar.
I'm sucking yours, and we're 69 in a
Come down
major
guitar
way.
by me and Lawrence.
I'm going to swallow your load,
'Cause
you
it's
swallow
Cleveland.
mine, we'll be best of friends, dude.
Don't you guys have a lighter?
Brandon's
I do.
Oh, a lighter.
come us
Light
a
your
song.
cigarette first, though.
Fuck.
Come us another song.
We'll let Bam go on
But,
tour with Alkaline
Mercy
Trio.
Me.
Brendan,
Mercy
me and
me,
you.
Bren. You know I mean, whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. Obviously, I just played a jingle that I wrote for Old English 800 that I actually... There was a time where I was fucked up enough on Old English 800 that I thought I could sell that song to those people. But if they took one look at me, they'd be like... I'm like, I smoke crack. And I drink 40s of Old English. That's not good enough.
When was this?
This was it's a true story. This
How
was
much money were you spending a day in crack for real?
I actually didn't spend any money on crack, and I've never really.
It's cool. I'm just curious.
No,
free,
well,
isn't
we
it?
lived. We
Like
were all,
$3.
and you remember this, Brendan. We were living in Chicago. We lived next to a crack house.
Yeah,
And-
I mean, like the crack was just kind of coming in and going out. It wasn't. We weren't like.
Normally it's
crack.
coming in and going out of the crack.
Like now I'm just coming into crack when I hang out with Brendan.
No, we weren't crack users.
Comes in and goes out.
I mean,
Are you
like
serious?
there's no bullshit
What
like
the
that.
fuck? You think it stays in your body forever, you dipshit?
We weren't like.
I love you, but
specifically-
goddamn, man.
I've never really liked
I'm that
smoking
rock smarter
crack,
than you.
but we
weren't
live.
specifically into crack.
Oh, what were you into, Brendan?
Just into fun. And like every
Fucking hell.
now and then,
I picked the wrong best
Shit
friend.
got
I
a
love
little
you,
dark.
But goddamn,
Every
that
now-
look-
was a horrible answer.
See, I picked a good best friend.
I know.
Now, you
Wait,
two
wait,
are
wait.
fucked,
You
man.
wind up at the short end of the stick.
You
dude.
don't
I love you.
you don't
Wait,
love
I
me
just sucked my
anymore?
ring. But no, I love you. But come on, dude.
No, we're cool.
Crack doesn't just come in and go out, dude. It's a party of
no,
life.
If you guys want to talk about crack, why don't you go get a fucking room so Matt and Bam can fucking talk and play a fucking song then?
Oh, yeah,
Well,
mercy me.
but the thing is,
Sorry.
in all seriousness, we lived next to a crack house, and it was something that I've tried pretty much every drug there is on the planet, and I'm very thankful that I never got. Yeah, I mean, like
Oh, you
whatever.
would talk shit to him,
But
Chad, go get a room.
I didn't like crack. I smoked crack one time, and I thought it was I felt like I was
Dude,
gonna
it
die.
sucks.
I
I
felt like my
agree.
heart was gonna explode.
It lasts 3
It
minutes,
was horrible.
and then you want more.
Yeah.
Like,
I
unless
didn't
you
want
have
more.
$1 billion,
I was ashamed of
do it.
myself, and I never did it again. I actually
That's
smoked
how I
crack
feel.
like one time.
I'm right there with you.
But
bro.
I have.
Didn't you
but-
only do it once, too?
I only did it once. Someone gave it to me, and I'm like, if I can barely come up with $10 a day to shoot heroin, I'm not going to come up with $5 every 20 minutes to smoke crack. Like, it's impossible. So I just didn't do it. I was right there with you, bro.
I really didn't
you
like
might-
it.
I liked
tried
the
it.
high, but I just didn't like the fact that I couldn't,
I like
sustain
the
it.
high. I just didn't like the guy.
God damn.
But, like-
let's write. Let's do some writing later.
But it was a fucking dark scene, and
I love you, man. You're
I love
so-
you too.
you're brilliant.
I like the high,
But-
but I did not like the guy.
But
that's
it
brilliant.
was a fucking gnarly scene, and I tried it, and I was like,
Look at
I
Lawrence
feel horrible right now. I feel like I'm gonna die. I want
And-
to call my mom, and like
People that come with it are the worst. in the
our
world.
neighbors who we lived next to a crack house, and they gave us some crack because we would. My
you
band
were
would,
white.
Well,
you had
free
money.
crack, come on.
and they were white too.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
really?
it was white
That's
people.
odd.
as long
That's
as
odd.
you're getting free crack, it's
It-
not,
they were white,
it's
like
not
they
actually
were.
like crack.
You gotta try it.
If it's free, it's not crack.
What is it, Brendan? What would you say it is, Brendan?
I don't know. It's just
But I thought it was fucking
White guy
horrible.
drugs.
It made me feel terrible, and
I agree
I'm
with
really
you.
glad that I didn't like it. I smoked it once. Some of my friends, Brendan was not one of them. As
Thank
much as
God.
we're messing around with each other, we never we smoked crack together, and I was like, that is the worst thing I've ever done to myself.
Right.
And I'll never do it again.
What we're trying
Thank
to do
God
is
you
like
guys
bring
didn't do it.
the hype of crack down.
It
like,
sucks.
because
It's-
everybody thinks crack's so
No.
great.
No, it's terrible.
we're trying
no
to
one
do it-
thinks that.
We're
shit.
all
we're trying to
neighbors.
do it-
Everyone knows
It
crack is the most fucked up drug.
We're
sucks
trying
dick.
to we're trying
Well,
to
this
kill.
dipshit shot up Bleach one time because he was living with some 50-year-old
Crack
black
whore.
lady,
Heroin
and
whore.
no, but he
Tell
couldn't
us
let
that.
her find out that
Oh,
he
wow.
had
You didn't tell
heroin
the real
because she was
story?
going to do it all.
How that-
So
Well-
he had to hurry up and do what he had
I
left.
was
and
stealing her
he
spoon.
cleaned out the
Her
the
spoon.
needle with heroin.
With bleach.
and
No,
then-
the needle is
no, then he
bleach.
put
The
the
needle
bleach
is
in
bleach.
it, and then he shot up
And
bleach.
you live and you live.
I had a
and,
cup of
and-
water and a
and he
cup
couldn't
of
call the
bleach.
police because he had a warrant out for his arrest.
And you know what, dude?
I shot
mean-
50 cc's of bleach.
And you know
straight
what?
in my
I'm
arm.
really glad that
Your-
I'm sitting
your
across the room
problem
from
is
you
obviously-
and that everything's cool. And you wrecked Bam's S class, and like
I still hate you, and you're sitting right next to me. You
But
fuck.
you know
Your
what,
problem
dude?
is obviously that you're
In
living
all
with a
seriousness,
black
I'm really glad you're still sitting here with us because it would be a
I'm
fucking
not.
bummer.
Well-
You might still be pissed off.
No, we all are glad because I've lost
You're a
friends.
good guy.
deserves
You're
to
a
be mad at
good
me.
guy, and like,
And he has every right to be mad at me, and I don't take anything.
But
away
if
from
there's
being mad at
anything
me.
I can do to
But
repay
he
you, let
knows
me know.
that
Yeah, pay me back.
If a guy, I said
Yeah.
I would.
can't
Go-
do that,
I
babe.
said I would.
Go
I
down
can't
to
do
the-
that, babe.
go down to the fucking Mercedes dealer and
Short
get me a
of
new
money.
S-Class.
Exactly.
Well,
All the-
I cannot do that, Bing.
I said
but I can do
would.
anything else.
I said let's work out a payment plan. He said fuck you.
I'll repay you in any way I can, except I can't pay you back
Except for
80
money.
grand.
I
Not
would
on
take a
weekends
bullet for
either.
your ass.
I'll pay you in hugs.
I'm off on weekends.
Babe, I'll give you every hug I could possibly imagine.
I'll take
Hey,
a bullet for you.
hey,
God damn.
Let me tell you.
A bullet? Well, then go get 80
A bullet
of
of what?
and then give me my 80
Matt's-
grand.
Matt's rich.
All right, shoot me.
But-
bullet fest 80
And
times.
I'm poor.
Yeah.
I'm game.
But yeah, smoking crack
80
sucked,
times
and I'm
more
glad
I need
that
your mic
I
again.
still need money
There you
from
go.
you
Public
tonight.
message from Radio
Am I gonna
Bam,
get
from
paid
Alkaline
still?
Trio, and Brennan. Crack is not great.
crack is horrible.
No,
And,
crack
and
is okay. I did heroin.
It's
okay.
not great.
Well, okay. This is. I don't know if anyone can tell the difference between our voices, but This is Matt Skiba speaking.
Hi,
I did not like crack. You go now. You say whatever you want about
I'm
it.
not Skiba.
I think crack sucked.
Crack was great.
Terrible.
I love it.
Like it was named after
My name is
something
Matt
that
Skiba, and I
it's
think-
like it's named after something that I poop out of. You know, like I'm not. It's not cool. And heroin was like the same kind of vibe. Like I'm not cool. Not a good time.
Not a good time.
Love crack.
Chat,
David-
let's rock this shit out with ending with Alkaline Trio right here at Radio Bam Series 28 Faction live at the house.
Hey, play as
Is
many
this
as you
Mercy
want,
Me?
man, if you're feeling it.
Mercy me. Do you know the chords?
Yes, but yes, totally.
I'm gonna. I wish I did a really. I wish I had like a really good Michael J. Fox impersonation in my quiver because I'd do like the. Your kids are gonna love it.
It's so funny that you say quiver because I mean a good Michael J. Fox impersonation is very quivery.
Yeah, that was fucking funny. So let's play a song.
Very touche, Brendan. Very touche.
No.
God, have it.
Follow me for the changes.
Okay.
He looks ready to follow.
I'm dying.
And Bam, thank you for having us.
Fuck
And-
yeah, man.
and-
Anytime.
And I'm honored to be here with you, and I'm honored to call you a friend. And Mercy Me, we played it tonight, not very well, but we're gonna give it.
I would like to disagree. It was spectacular.
All right. Well, do you need to watch me for the changes, or does it matter?
Of course he has to watch it.
I have no idea.
Look at the condition he's
what
in.
the
Of
fuck
course
is
he's
going
gotta
on at
watch
all. This is going to be.
You watch him for the changes, we'll watch you for your
disaster.
diaper changes.
There will be a certain point where I completely stop doing everything.
Just pay attention to his hands.
Don't pan me down. Don't be a dildo. Come on.
Hey man, don't be a dildo about this, okay?
This is a fucking tease.
All right, let's rock out.
It's been a long day living with this. It's been a long time since I felt so sick. I took a long walk straight back home. I could have walked back to San Francisco. I used to long for time alone. I used to long for a place of my own. And I'm losing faith in everything. I'm lost, so lost, I'm lost at sea, you see. I used to long for broken bones. I used to long for a casket to call my own. I never had a problem face to face, but I'm done over and out my fear. Oh, mercy me, God bless catastrophe. There's no way in hell we'll ever live to see through this. So God love and tonight it's not that far away, and I just picked up your man earlier today. Yeah. sick. I took a long walk straight back home. I could have walked straight back to Chicago.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. That's what was going to happen.
Are we stopping?
Yeah.
No, you're continuing. And 3, 2, 1, go.
It's been a long time living with this. It's been a long time since I felt so sick. I took a long walk straight back home. I could have walked back to Philadelphia. I used to long for time alone. I used to long for a place of my own. And I'm losing faith in everything. Lost and lost, fucked without you. Oh, mercy me. God bless catastrophe. There's no way in hell we'll ever live to see through this. So drive yourself insane tonight. It's not that far away. And I just filled up your tank earlier today. Yeah.
Hell to the motherfucking triple, yeah.
Hold on. Wait, no. You know the root notes? This is like the solo part.
Yeah.
You go. You do that. You do that. All ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, mercy me. God bless catastrophe. There's no way in hell we'll ever live to see through this. So that's your part. That's your part.
So far
No,
away,
hey, wait.
and I just filled up your tank earlier today.
Brendo. Brendizzle.
Yes, dear.
You're playing a guitar with cum on the string.
Oh, there's so much jizz on my string.
You have all of Lawrence's cum on the strings.
I can't get this.
Drive yourself insane tonight. It's not that far away, and I just filled up your cum earlier today.
All over Cleveland strings.
Have you seen that
one? Cum.
Hell to the fuck, yeah.
Have you seen how much semen is on my guitar?
Yeah, mine and Lawrence.
We can see, man.
You know how hard it was to do? Because you kept spying on me, man.
No. I mean, like...
I was trying to jack one out, and you were spying on me.
I took 2 minutes. I took 2 minutes.
He was. He kept spying on me. Yeah, because he kept spying on me. That's why it took too long.
If it wasn't hard enough to play that song while I was completely...
I wasn't hard enough to play that song.
Let me help you.
Matt, how many more dates do you have on this acoustic tour you're doing without your rest of your band?
None.
None?
We did 3 dates.
We did 3 dates.
Right?
We did...
That's it?
We did Chicago, we did New York, and we did Westchester.
Oh, and why all the way up here? Where you're from, LA, right? Or you're living there?
I live in Los Angeles, and it was like kind of a last minute thing. I went out to my mom. I grew up in Chicago. My folks still live there. I went back for Thanksgiving, and not to get all hippie, but my folks are vegetarians. I'm a vegetarian. We had a tofurkey.
Yeah, but do they smoke weed?
Day. Yeah, they smoke weed.
Well,
we got stoned.
Now we're getting hip.
We got stoned and ate tofurkey, and I brought my beautiful girlfriend home. It's the first time I've brought.
I must say she is hot as fuck.
Yeah, you know what? And I said that to her. It was like Bam and I.
Yeah, coming from a dude from jail who has rabies, scabies, heps A, B, and C, and D.
I think it would be a great. It would make great sense to have a threesome. What do you think?
But
that sounds like a great idea. He's gonna do it.
But that's the thing, and I'll say this: like Bam and I, we met a couple years ago, and we had a thing. Like we have a thing that. We were talking about Bam. We were in the kitchen in Bam's house, and he was telling me about when he was a kid, knowing that he was going to be a professional skateboarder. You knew that was going to happen.
And that's what you said. You said that you knew exactly what you wanted to do.
I
knew that I wanted to be a skateboarder at the age of 7.
Yeah,
I think that if you don't know what the fuck you want to do by the time
age of
you're
20,
20,
what you said,
then you're just like.
Well, do and commit.
I don't know what I like.
You got to
Like,
commit to,
yeah,
regardless of what you know.
You got to commit at
and
the
there's
age of 7 or 5 or.
There's a thing that
at least 10.
there is a thing that's inherent in your being, and I think it's a reason that Bam and I are friends, and like, you know, it's like as you are like a famous guy, you're in movies and stuff, but when I watch you skate, and like to this day,
He just came.
it's a real thing. You cannot fake that. Like, you cannot bust. It's not bullshit. Like, you bust because that's in your being. And when I was a kid, and Brendan, hold on a second. I'm being serious. Like, when I was a kid, we were hanging out in the kitchen, and I used to have these visions of myself being in the back of a tour bus. When I was a little kid, I'd never been on a tour bus in my life, but I could see myself traveling and playing music. And Bam said to me, like, when I was a kid, like, we were like, we both grew up skating, but you knew that you like, when I watched you skate before we were friends and before you were the Jackass guy or like whatever, you were a pro skater, and I would watch you just fucking bust on shit. And it's a real thing. Like, you either have it or you don't. And when you have that thing and it's part of your life, and you get successful and rich and famous, like, what it all boils down to is something that you do that you cannot fucking fake. And for me, like, playing music, I my heart's in it. It's who I am. And it's something that I envisioned when I was a young kid. It's something Bam envisioned when he was a kid. Like, I'm going to be a pro skater.
We don't all get that. There's a lot of people who have talent and envision the stuff, but they don't get it. I mean, a lot has to do with luck as well. And we've all been very lucky, right?
We've been very lucky. And I do think that there is luck, but I also think that there's a thing that when you believe in yourself, and
I think it's all about timing.
Yeah, you're in the right place at the right time.
Timing.
And it also
Exactly.
and it has a lot to do with the way that you were raised. And we're like, both of us are party animals, and we have like we rage and have a good time. But at the end of the day, what do you really love to do? You love to skate. And you'll jump off of fucking cliffs and stuff and let people film it or whatever. But when you skate, it's a very pure thing. When you play music and people are touched by it, it's a very pure thing.
Dude,
and that's
you know what I
you
like
were
about
meant to-
tonight? You connected with the entire crowd. You made eye contact with every single person in the crowd, and you'd pick one single person, whether it's like a fat dude or a hot chick, it doesn't matter. You
was
say,
pretty much always
this
a fat
song is
dude.
devoted to you. You know, like, and they fucking appreciate it big time.
Yeah.
I see it. I watched it.
And we have a mutual thing. It's like how Bam and I became friends. It's like, you know, everybody knows who he is, but there is a very like sincere. There's like a spirituality with skating and with music. Like I.
So if we're on such the same page here, why the fuck am I friends with Novak?
Well,
prison pussy.
This fucking motherfucker. Why am I friends with him?
Well, you know.
And why is he sitting so close to me?
And Novak, dude, like,
he's my best friend, but AKA I want to kill him.
You want to kill him, but you don't. And like the thing, and I told him, we were in the kitchen right out, like while we were talking about this shit. It's like, who else in your life is gonna wreck your fucking brand new S-Class?
Yeah, an asswipe like him. He's
And
my
you know
walking.
what?
You know what? He's my walking television set. I want to tape a rectangle around his head because he's my walking television set.
My television
But,
set never read.
you know
my
what?
But now my television set costs $80,000. Asshole.
Oh, that should
But
be 3D.
you guys love each other, and me and Brendan, we grew up together. It's like you can.
Well, it
have-
looks like things are different now. Looks like Brandon and Brendan love each other.
Well, but
the
you can
cum
do no
guitar.
wrong, and that's the other thing too. Is like no matter what happens, you're like a rich, famous guy, but you're still like with all your homies you grew up with. Me and
Because I
Brent,
grew across the street from a sewer factory for 20 years.
that's right.
I
And
know
you're-
the value of $1.
Matt
Yeah.
Bam has
The
stayed
sewer
legit
plant.
to fucking his boys
You stayed
forever.
legit to your friends.
Yeah.
You are a true. You're
And
you're a
regardless of the
fucking
industry and all
true.
that.
You're a true heart. You're
I want to end it with this story. Remember when you went to DK Diner? Oh, now you do.
The Dick
Remember when you
Diner.
went to DK Diner?
Dick Diner.
I stay up to this guy through thick and thin. Trust me. If you talk bad about him in front of me, I'll be the first to tell you to shut the fuck up. Now go ahead, talk.
So first of all, he's hopped up all night.
I haven't slept for 24, 48
He decides
hours.
to go to DK Diner with like a few people that I don't even know who the fuck they are. But anyway, this is what he overhears at the diner.
People sitting behind me. And like, oh, that fucking Bam Margera, he's a real piece of shit, you know. He gets a show on MTV, he fucking moves out of town, he pays all the people to do shit, and they don't know that I've been up for 48 hours. I'm really not on my rocker.
They don't know
but I
that,
said
but
to
anyway.
him,
Yeah, like unless they were stalking you.
yeah.
Like,
So I say to him, I'm like, wait, what'd you say? I'm like, I don't want to intrude on your conversation, but what'd you say? And they repeat it. I'm like, well, let me tell you the truth.
Conversation, but I'm a weird drug addict that is sitting in the next booth.
I'm like,
and I'm going to turn around.
Let him
but
talk.
wait, yeah. Let Brendan finish what he was saying because I think what you're saying is legit.
yeah, this is legit.
It's super legit.
And this is the truth. I said, let me tell you the truth.
And it's
I said,
brilliant.
can you repeat what you said to me? Like, yeah. And I acted like I still didn't know him. And they said, that Bam Margera guy, you know, he came from Westchester. He fucking gets shown on MTV. Yeah, he's a pro skater. He makes all his money. And now he moves out and doesn't give a fuck where he came from. I'm like, well, let me tell you something. A, I'm his best friend. B, I live with him. He supports me. And he has nothing but my best interest at heart. And you know what? He still lives fucking 3 blocks from here, you fucking idiot. Now go back and
How
change-
could I forget where
now-
I came from if I live where I came
that's
from?
the
and
thing,
then when I ended on,
I still live where I came
what
from.
I ended on, I said, and I think you're about 20 minutes late on that oil change. Now go back to Jiffy Lube and change that oil, you fucking
just knock a
idiot.
motherfucker out for that
and that's
shit,
the
dude.
thing, and we had the
That is not
choice.
a
Me and Brendan did these shows, and we came to Westchester to play at Bam's Club.
Yeah.
Where he grew up. I met Bam's mom and dad. Like, I was at the VMAs one year, and they, like, Bam never introduced me to his parents, and I went up to him, and I was like, but you were, like, doing your thing. You were, like, doing something for MTV and being, like, you're doing your duties as, like, famous guy, which
Bam
isn't
Margera.
who you are, but you were doing your thing. And I went up to April and Phil, and I was like, hey, I'm friends with Bam, you know, like, it's nice to see you, man. That he's a good shit, man, and it's nice to meet you. You know, you
He's
brought
a
your
good
kid
shit.
up. You brought your kid up right. You are
Brought your
though,
kid.
dude. You are. It's legit. It's like
Well,
you
I'm
are-
a good shit. Novak's a fucking piece of
I
shit.
did. I have a heart of gold.
But you're like
A heart of gold.
if
and
my
an
heart would
asshole
save,
that owed me
if
$80,000.
you're willing to die right now, I would give you my heart.
But
And save
I
the
don't want
hand.
your heart. I want
I'm
$80,000.
simply
You
saying,
fucking
and we'll
faggot.
work out a payment plan.
A payment plan?
Yeah.
You can't even give me $8 right now.
It's Radio. Bam! This is Ryan Dunn, and you've tuned in to Radio Bam. I have no idea why they gave us this stupid show. Whoever hired us should have their job title reevaluated, because they are a fuck-up.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Radio Bam Series 28 Faction. Swasso from Chapel Hill.
Swasso.
Straight up. They played last night at the Note. Fucking awesome. And now I have a purple jacket.
Well, Swasso was in town doing their gig as a Prince cover band. And how long have you been doing that?
For about 6 months now.
6 months?
6 months.
Touring with it and then playing your originals before all the time? Or do you
All the time.
The best part is they open up as their original band and then they come back on as Prince cover band.
And we dress up too. I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And they change all their gear.
No, and like to be a Prince cover band, you got to be pretty fucking good musicians, and I fucking witnessed it, and they're all very good musicians.
Thank you.
That's for damn sure.
Even the drummer has a sweet ass voice and plays the guitar.
That was surprising to hear him.
Where's Cleveland's pussy ass
humming
guitar?
some Bieber today?
Some Bieber this morning, yeah. Well, I wook up on the couch to
What was the second song that you sung?
Oh, Louis wakes
Hit Me,
up to
Baby,
Taylor
One More
Swift.
Time.
And
Let's
goes
do
to
that.
sleep to it.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Oh, that's working, but are you going to sing too? Okay, so, all right.
Sing in your mic with you, baby.
All right, good.
Am I actually doing this?
Lawrence, you got to sing this
Yeah.
too.
Hell
Where's
yeah, you're
Lawrence?
doing it. This is actually happening.
Yeah,
It's
big
a
time.
Swasso morning drunken hungover jam.
Hungover jam, Swasso.
Yeah. Ooh, tune that.
Oh, we can tune that up. That's how Cleveland tunes it.
Fuck Cleveland.
Well, listen, that'll happen when you're recovering.
Lawrence, get over here.
That was tuned by Methadone.
there a mic on it now? Here. There, that sounds nice and sexy. That's good.
That's close enough right there.
That's close enough. Ready?
That right there. Oh.
Yeah, you're going to have to tune this for me, guitar player.
Oh, my goodness.
Bam, tell a story while they tune.
Well, I don't want to now.
Well, the story I have to
tune
tell
drum
is
heads
going
all
to be
the
long.
time.
Do you want me to tell it?
It's going to be long. All right.
There you go. Just do that.
There you go.
Okay.
It's all right.
Now that I got my proper Britney Spears headset mic, I can do this.
Lawrence, don't do the hurting of the cat.
No hurting of the cat on Radio Bam, Sirius 28.
Ready?
Getting dick glitter all over my fingers.
I would say that's what she said, but I'm just going to specify that's what you said.
We painted all over Cleveland's guitar. It says, "You have a whore of a wife in pink and glitter."
He hasn't even woken up yet, has he?
No, he had to go to work.
Oh, shit.
He'll be back. Don't worry.
Oh, baby.
I'm worried sick.
Oh, I've been worried sick about
All right,
it.
Swaz is going to do some morning jams. What do you got? Louie, what's your favorite?
Here's Britney Spears. Some Britney Spears.
Lawrence, I want you to feel it of Arabia III upon Longwood,
You gonna
Esquire.
sing with me?
Yes, I'm going to sing with you.
Oh.
Also,
There's a
Hell to the triple,
Yeah, there was a blurb in there because I'm a fucking drummer.
All of my dignity.
no,
is
dude,
just
it was
left.
perfect.
So I just recently flew from London to Philadelphia on a Virgin Airline flight, and there was actually a bar on the fucking flight, and I was so happy about it that I could sit on a bar on the airplane. So I meet this Iranian chick.
That's already starts bad.
And she's like 18 or something, and she's sleeping right next to her mom, like in a bed. I wind up next to her, making out with her. Her mom wakes up. She gives me a sleeping pill. I go to the bathroom, lock myself in it, fall asleep in the bathroom. They're trying to fucking jimmy the lockout because I'm asleep in there for like 4 hours in the fucking bathroom.
Did you tell them what happened?
I wrote a note to Richard Branson saying it was the best airline ever, and they said they'll never let me on ever again. I seriously went to Sunset Marquis, saw Richard Branson, and wrote him a note saying that he has the greatest airline ever. And the stewardess said he's never allowed on the flight ever again because I blacked out in the bathroom and locked myself in there. After I'm making out with some Iranian chick and the mom wakes up and I'm just in the bed with her.
To me, that seems fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, apparently the stewardess didn't like it very much.
She was just jelly, man.
Then I
She
take
was
Andy
jelly.
McCoy, this dude from Hanoi Rocks. I take him onto a flight from Finland to Berlin. He lights up a goddamn cigarette. He doesn't even go to the bathroom to try to hide it. He just lights it up. They're like, "You get a $5,000 fine for that." He's like, "Well, then if I get a $5,000 fine, I'm going to fucking finish it." And he did.
What about him snoring?
He's from Finland. Finish it. Get it?
You're simple.
Oh, I know it. Girls like that.
I had Andy and Angela sleep in my bed with me, and fucking Andy was snoring, but he was snoring saying "fuck." He, like that. He was going, "Fuck." I'm not kidding. I want to be around him all the time.
Wearing
As
that
you
trick
can
or
see.
treat gear.
Oh yeah, my mom says I look like Trick or Treat these days.
Dude, I walk outside the one morning, she's like, "This shit's got to stop, and his Halloween trick or treat outfit looks ridiculous."
This is my outfit, man. Well, I like the purpleness. I'm stealing this.
It's yours.
Well, I gave you a jacket
I know,
too.
we traded.
We traded. And if you ever want it back, you could have it back. But I'm having it for now.
It looks good on you.
I love it. Fits perfect.
Do you know what you traded him with?
Yeah. My wedding jacket.
The jacket you got married in.
Yeah.
That's how awesome.
But this is goddamn Purple Rain, dude.
I understand, dude. He does it right.
You
know?
can't deny the Purple Rain.
If he wasn't a good musician, I would say get that fucking wedding jacket back. What are you gonna do?
Yep.
Oh, hold on to your wedding jacket.
Oh,
till
it's
you
so
die?
rad how you wear all black
Sure.
and then you have this white ass guitar, dude. It looks so
I
rad.
call it reparations.
Give it up, money, bitch.
Oh man.
What do you call your guitar? Reparations. you look good.
That's a sweet ass guitar.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
What
Shout out.
kind is it?
It's
White.
It's a Westland.
And no shit is white.
It's a
Part of the reparations. Yeah,
Billy
my
Gibbons
white
from
guitar.
ZZ Top gave me a guitar and he never even autographed it, so I gave it to this guy named Taylor from the Moxie, and my brother's like, "You're a fucking idiot. Go get that back right now."
Jess is still
I
furious
can't be
about
an Indian giver. I gotta let him have it.
Is that racist?
I know.
Is it?
I don't know. I mean, how do they give?
That's what people say.
It sounds racist to me.
Edit it out then.
No, I'm joking. It's like an Indian burn. You know?
It's an Indian burn.
It's like an Indian burn.
Is that like? Is
So
that like
oh, you can't sit Indian style, they say in school.
Yeah.
Why not?
They changed that to like cross-legged or something.
Cross-legged.
Yeah, Indian
Sit
style.
cross-legged.
Let's hear some more Swazo.
Let's hear some more Swazo.
Chapel Hill, North Carolina, represent Radio Bam Series 28 Faction. What
Wait,
song is this?
aren't they on tour?
We're on tour.
Where do you got to go now?
We're gonna go to New York City today.
Well, what if we do a kidnapping?
What if you just come with us?
Did you come with us?
He's notorious for
Yeah, just
kidnapping.
fucking
This
roll
is
up
certified
with
kidnapping. Last time I checked.
It's possible.
This is called TRJ in honor of New York City. Here we go.
Let's rock and roll.
You're listening to Radio Bam.
It's Radio Bam.
Faction.
Yeah, and now back to Radio Bam thing. Faction.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Radio Bam Series 28 Faction. Swazo, Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Chad.
No.
What was that?
That was not me. It was a bass player from Swasso making noises on his fucking mic.
Now you're blaming it on them. You're throwing them under
Damn
the
it,
bus.
Jamie. Man, I'm just standing.
It was the unplugging of the iPhone.
We got 2 minutes here. Let's do a beatbox and have production do some rapping.
Swasso's
do it.
utility drummer.
Look, he's
Here
a
we
man
go.
of all crafts. Yo. This fucking industry's whacked to the core, to the point where I don't even want to rap no more. They tell you what to buy, you buy half the stores. I cast the first stone with my plastic sword. That's my pen, you fucking idiots. I'm too complex. Few rude comments leave you confused and stressed. It's rude, I guess. Execs know I'm right. Holy shit, no, he's white. This is where we fight. Music, give a damn. Color again. And I got a few friends, brothers and fans. They'll tell you the same. I'm like Rocky boxing. I endure more pain than an Oxycontin. Rope with dope, these dopes. I'm ready to scrap. Broken throats when I choke, making you tap. And the ref is left, and you're on your own. I'm on my own throne, microphone that I own. Come on now, Tuck, I go and shoot some roids. Just an adrenaline rush will boost the boy. Get back all our troops that you deployed. I'm an intelligent rapper, music's Freud. You'll get beat like the beat. Abuse the noise, too weak for the streets. Cue the noise, just my moves, the boy. Better move, avoid, elude the boy. Done or prove your coy. Back and I'm sick with it, not black and I still spit it. Every track is real, get the fact that my skills lifted. Ill written amongst my thoughts. Fuel for your soul, here's a lunch for y'all. Son push punk faces in the pumpkin sauce. Come through with your whole crew, try and jump the ball. Ask Mr. Smith, grab, hit my cunts and balls. Smash it, fat lip and still dunk my balls. Drunken calls got me up at 4 a.m. Not looking for a whore to spin, maybe I won't war with him. Still boring when I end the life of a thug. Fast fist, bad pit, I fight in the club. Fighting against Doug and awaken to power. I can't wait to devour 80 of these cowards. Start taking a shower. Kurt's in the place, less it's worth the taste of fucking dirt on your face.
Just dance, gonna be okay. Just dance, ain't not a record name. Just dance, gonna be okay. Just dance, just dance.
Yo.
Hell to the air.
That was all freestyle?
Holy
Fuck
shit.
yeah.
Was that
Radio
freestyle?
Bam,
That was
Series
freestyle.
28
That was
Faction.
fucking sick.
That was
Signing
fucking
off
sick.
with Swazo,
I like the
Chapel
Lloyd
Hill,
line.
North Carolina. Check them out, motherfuckers.
Thanks,
That was
Bam,
fucking
for letting
great.
us
That
on.
was
Thanks,
fucking-
Yeah,
Chad.
man. Well, you're
Thank you,
kidnapped.
sir.
Yeah, we're kidnapped.
You're not going to New York City.
We're gonna get sued tonight.
We're gonna get sued. Like, where the fuck is the band?
They're kidnapped. That's what happened.
Rock and roll.
Radio Bam. That's Radio Bam for this week. We're done. Tune in next week for more. You can leave now. It's Radio Bam. Radio Bam every Monday, 7 4 p.m. Radio Bam every Monday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. Email me now at Radio Bam. Why don't you take a picture of your sweet white ass and send it on over to Radio Bam at Sirius-Radio.com. Call Radio Bam at 877-PORN-BAG. That's 877-PORN-BAG. Sweet dreams, Peapod.
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
Faction. Later.